I have a two-drawer stand. The top has a bad water stain in it. And in general, the finish is in pretty tough shape here. I did some testing. Took some alcohol on my finger and tested the finish, and it's a lacquer finish. And also did rubbing a little alcohol on this spot here. And there's no way I can get that spot out rubbing with some alcohol. Since it's a lacquer finish and the finish is in really bad shape right here, it's wearing through a little bit right here. What we're going to do is strip the top. The base is in good shape. I got to strip and redo the top. That'll get these stains out. There's a lot of little spots right here and some other rings here. Okay, I've got the bottom masked off with some craft paper. Don't want to damage the bottom. And what we're going to use is the citrus-based stripping gel. Just apply this in a heavy coat. Get one good heavy coat on. What's great about this stuff is it doesn't smell. It has a little bit of an odor to it, like a citrus. It doesn't have the strong stripper smell. It's great for using indoors during the winter. Okay, now we're going to let that sit for a couple of hours. We've let that sit for a couple of hours, and it gets kind of dry and flaky. And we're just going to take a cabinet scraper and just scrape it right off. Okay, now we're going to wash it down with some lacquer thinner. And just scrub off the remaining little bits of finish that are on there. And I'll go around the edges and just carefully clean the edges. And then just give it one final wipe with some lacquer thinner again. There's that stripping. Now we still got some rings here. Some dark spots in the wood and some water spots here. And looking at it closely, I'm thinking the only way to get these out is to do a light sanding. We're going to try a light sanding first and see if that takes these marks out. Okay, looks real good. These marks are pretty much all out. Now I'm just going to do a final pass, 150 by hand. Alright, ready to start shellacking. I finished shellacking. Put about 5 or 6 coats on. And then I top coated it with a clear satin acrylic to give it some water protection, just to prevent from getting water stained again. Now I'm going to rub it down and just take some 320, give it a light sanding. And some steel wool, 4-0 steel wool. Okay, now I'll put a little wax on it. I'm going to use some liquid wax, which is dark mahogany wax thinned down with some naphtha. And just let that dry for a few seconds. And buff it out.